Hello friends, this is another deck that I was like, you know what, if this goes out, I'm going to really kick myself. This goes out of print. And it is a deck from 2005, and one I haven't seen around very much. Is the art great? No, but I think conceptually it's really interesting. Yes, Tarot of the 78 Doors. And I'll have to see how it jives with the little oracle deck that I just got, Divine Doors Oracle deck. Now I have shuffled this and I haven't put it back in order, so, but I think that is really not important. The thing to look at here, and what I really loved as when I saw this online, was looking at some of the cards, was all of the different ways that door was being interpreted. And I was quite impressed with that. So I'm just going to run through the cards and we're going to look at some of them. So here, door to the divine, the door to heaven. This is judgment. And you've got people with mature wings going down. So this is like your, what do they call it here? They call it the rapture sort of thinking of judgment. The gate. We have a friendship. So this I don't quite get as door. This is is it the Two of Pentacles, even though they're diving into water. This is sweet, opening your door to a gift. The six, yes, the Six of Pentacles. The Hierophant, yeah. And so I'm not sure what his door. He's got a massive key there. The door to heaven. Sweet. I think the pages is the page. Yeah, knave they call them. Little Scarabeo deck. At least two. This isn't the only one that's bringing a gift. The Four of Swords. This is kind of like walking by a door because you don't see it. So, I don't know, it's just really interesting. Battering down a door. This is, I don't know if this is Alice in Wonderland stuff or what. Four of Pentacles. But yeah, kind of the door is too small. A divine gateway. How about this? Now, Wheel of Fortune, I don't know, but to me this is a seance. Like a door to the spirit world, like your hands are creating a door to the spirit world. Here there's a hidden door behind a waterfall for the Knight of Cups. I just love the conceptual aspect of this. You know, door to a happy family. This is a little odd to me as for Five of Cups. But yes, your door on fire and trapping you. Ugh. What is this? The Two of Swords. So, and it's a happy baby. Or maybe the baby is sticking its tongue out. And it looks like, you know, it's a convent or something. You can't leave the baby out there. In fact, it looks like it might be snowing, actually. Well, could be waters, but anyway. Now, there's more than one thing where there's somebody just sitting and has all of the keys. And there was a little bit of a failure of imagination, but there are so many explorations of keys here that, and doors, that I can't fault them for having a couple that might be repeated or something, or this one that really has no reference to it. Medical door, and there's more than one card in here. There's this one, and then there's one where a doctor is paying a home visit. So that's interesting. This is interesting for 10 of Wands. Maybe it's just too difficult. But look at the little girl. So she's almost like a doppelganger, his opposite. A little girl in the same outfit that he is in on the other side of the door. How weird is that? And I think this, with that stuff in the background there, I think that's just a printing error. But there you go. That one's quite static. This one takes us out of the old-fashioned stuff and into the modern. There aren't very many of these. But I found that just amusing, like a car door or the door to fame. The safe. And again here, for Queen of Swords, I would have thought this would be more Queen of Cups maybe, but where she is the door. She is the door to the spirit world. Somebody bringing a door. Nine of Wands. This is the Ace. Yep, Ace of Swords. Door to the maze, the mind maze. The Ten of Swords. Acupuncture. I don't know if that would be a door to healing. It is supposed to open up your, I believe acupuncture is supposed to be opening up blockages in your energy channel. So maybe that's what that is. This has got that kind of Job in the desert aspect, being tempted when he's trying not to do something. Let's, trying to abstain. Let's look. In the guidebook for this, pretty typical, little white book. But it does use the whole door aspect. So that was the Hermit we were looking at. Let me look at the Hermit and see what it says. The Hermit says that closing a door at times only means waiting for a better opportunity or opening another inside ourselves. The Hermit marks a period of introspection where solitude does not mean isolation. But I don't get too much unless he's abstaining from what she's offering in hopes of something better. Could be. It's got a little statement before the Wands. It's kind of explaining the Wands suit. It says the Wands open the doors of physical action in everyday life, work, career, and projects. Our next card is this one, which I think is again really interesting. And it's like, is he putting that back or is he taking it away? My first thought was that he's opening it, but maybe he's closing it. I don't know. And that's the Seven, that is the Seven of Wands. It looks like Pentacles to me, but that's the Seven of Wands. So let's look. What does it say? So the Seven of Wands is a desire to discover secret worlds. So he's pulling it back. Great courage and physical strength. And then here's our Four of Chalices sitting in front of the television. And just look at that one. Four of Chalices. Stability and satisfaction can lead to a lack of drive. Oh my God. So anyway, somebody lurking as you look out your door. Knave of Swords. There's somebody with a very odd looking gift. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Looks like some form of sacred geometry there. This is weird to me. I'm not aware of any doors that would have fountains, yes, but not doors that have water flowing out of them like that. And to me, this has a very, with her kneeling and collecting like that, is very different than a normal or traditional temperance card. So I have mixed feelings about this one. Baptismal font. And so look what's happening down here. To me, these are like activists or people saying, we want to be part, we want to be in, and the older establishment is saying, no, we're not opening the doors for you. This is justice. Yeah, doors that are illusions. Two of Wands. This I don't quite get. Now there's food coming in the door. This is the Nine of Chalices. And then the guy is feeding the dog. But I'm not quite getting that. But they're very rich for the most part, even though I don't kind of get how that fits the traditional Nine of Cups. Except the idea that it's a feast, or like a wedding banquet or something like that. That this is, this is rich in imagery, so regardless of the extent to which it abides by any traditional meaning, it has a lot of potential as a readable image in a spread. More contemporary. Tattoo. So maybe the door to self-expression. Oh God, I don't know what this is. The door to revenge? I don't know. The door to hatefulness? Ace of Wands. Trying to conjure a door open. This is kind of odd. To me, this is like, this would almost be night energy. This is Page, in terms of trying to find water. This is pretty astounding as a Hanged Man, of needing a way out. I don't know if that's the door to matrimony or what. This is a place that has no door. It's kind of safe, walled in, because there is no door. There's the doctor visiting somebody homebound. Beating down the door. Who is that? It's the Five of Wands. Leaving doors behind. Inviting somebody into your garden. This is the 9, I believe. Yep. Into your sanctuary. So this is kind of, it's almost like, the door's open, but you're too afraid to go out because you don't have wings. I don't know what to do. 9 of Swords. The door to divination with the crystal ball. The wardrobe is a door. To fun and friendship, sharing, like sharing the different things in the wardrobe. Dreams as a door. 7 of Chalices. Wild. Well, this I think was one. She's letting out a dove. 7 of Pentacles. So she's the door, and you've got people tending the fields out in the background, and one of them is noticing her. This one I don't quite get. Book as a door, yes. Door to memories, door to knowledge, door to history. The computer is a door to research, apparently, about different places and different cultures. Yes. They should have a deck as a door in here. I don't, maybe they do. Do they someplace? Maybe they do. Building doors. So this one was a little strange too. The Eight of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And she's got a lot more keys. So she's got keys there, as though maybe those are the wands. And you've got this big woman, maybe, no, I don't know. One person that looks kind of severe and expressionless, and one person who looks happy. I don't know. To me, that's almost Seven of Wands-ish. Like, which one are you going to take, and what will it open? Ah, the grave. Yeah, to the cemetery. The door to the cemetery. King of Wands. The Stonehenge is a door. Or doors, plural. That's cute. Where you've got doors for the children. Doors for every generation. And the Empress. Opening the door to good things for children. The Knight of Wands. And that's interesting because it's like a portal that's got a door on each side, like you go in and out. What does it say about our Knight of Wands? Oh, it's empty. It's an empty... It doesn't address the image in the card at all. It just says a passionate and impetuous person, impatient and unable to keep still. So it's interesting, like, it's as though at one point they were, okay, so in their individual definitions, they don't mention the doors. Where they mention the doors is the general description of the suit. So, for example, the Three of Chalices, where the women were all trying on different things, it says, generosity and sharing of wealth with others, personal equilibrium and good health. But the definition kind of chalices says the chalices are the doors of emotional life, sensations about things, feelings towards certain people, and love. So, anyway. Escaping when your doors go up in flames. Three of Wands. You have the door at your back. This I would think would be the Nine of Swords, but they have it for the 8. Creepy doors? I don't know. The Holy Grail? Maybe? The door that holds the Holy Grail. Accolades, like walking into a celebration of some achievement there. Watch out for this door. Summoning so many things you don't want to summon. Another matrimony card, the Ten of Cups. This I don't quite get is the Five of Swords. I get that she's feeling alone, maybe left out, but this is growing over her. It's no longer really an option for her. I mean, it has more of a Five of Pentacles feel to it. And the Fool, who's trying his key in the sky in a foolish manner. This is a weird... So the Queen of Chalices ends up being like a ghost. Look at her, she's a ghost. I don't know if it's supposed to be kind of Lady of the Lake kind of a thing, or what. And then there's this person here who looks like they are of poor means, and a young person. So I'm not sure what to make of that. Maybe it's supposed to be like a fairy godmother figure. Maybe that's what that is. That comes out of the minds of children. And this with the blue and the green, I would have thought to be either the Empress or the Queen of Cups. But it's the Queen of Wands. She does have charisma, I must say. If she were to enter a room, she would be hard to ignore. I'll definitely give her that. The Emperor is a little weird. I don't know if he's like guarding the doors, so he's at the boundary guarding the doors. He seems like a happy guy. He's not as stern as a lot of them look. But he's like in the doorway or between two open doors. You have to pass by him, and he doesn't look very movable. Seven of Swords. Again, this one I don't. You know, she's painting. Maybe using something as inspiration for something that you're doing that's original, maybe. As a borrowing or stealing, a way of borrowing or stealing. And of course, really, who couldn't love this, and why isn't this sort of thing in an index more often? I mean, I'm not even, even though I've talked about being interested in adopting, I've never was somebody who wanted to give birth, to be pregnant and give birth. And now if I were to adopt, I would be adopting teenagers, and I just have no desire to adopt infants. But, yeah. This should be like a part of every deck. You can't, you just, to leave that out of something that's supposed to depict life and has death in it, then you should have this. Yeah, anyway. Queen of Pentacles. Doors to riches, and again she's got little people coming to her, and I'm not even sure what to make of that, and I'm not sure if I need to apologize to people who are genetically dwarves, or I don't even know what they call them, little people, or what they call them. I suppose it's one of those things they have to deal with, is these kinds of depictions. And there he is with a gift. His gift is not behind his back. His gift is right out front. And I think the other gift givers were pages that were at the door and holding them behind their back. And he's right up front with it. Last one. I'm not sure about the lizard creature in here. So this is, and she's pregnant. So there you go. The Moon card, which I take it to be rhythms, the rhythms of life. What did they say about that? In the majors, they do mention the door. So the moon card says the door opens onto the depths of the soul, and crossing it could be a wonderful or disturbing experience. What appears is in continuous transformation and reality blends in with memories and illusions. So I think it's just the transformative aspect, the passing of time, the marking of time, and she is in a state of continuous transformation. Alrighty then. That is that for Tarot of the 78 Doors. Hello, Scarabeo. Got it off of Amazon. Alright, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.